Now I'm going to show you how we can locate our own river basin, our own watershed. We're going to look at the Mackenzie River that goes through the Yukon, not the Nukon, the Yukon River, all the way to Canada's northerly point, Inuvik. This one's pretty easy since it's already been colored, the watershed. But if I gave you a river basin, how could you find the watershed yourself? And it's easy. I want you to select the scribble tool or the curve tool. It doesn't really matter which one. And if you want to see where it is, find the tips of all the rivers. All right. And I find the tips of all the rivers. And the curve tool looks nice. Okay. You can also use the scribble tool, which allows you a lot more. And you just find the point tips of all these rivers, where the rivers end. And of course, there must be an uphill here. Now, this is easy because they've already colored it differently, and I got to go all the way around. And if I want to close my curve, I double click, and there's my closed curve. Now, I'm an old blind guy. You got to make that visible for me. So 4-point is nice. A nice vivid color. This bright blue I easily see. And then go to Format Options, and Drop Shadow. And you've created that watershed. So you choose the scribble or the curved line. The scribble lets you just run continuously. The curved line, that you have to click every time you take a bend in the curve. So that one involves more clicky, but it gives you a smoother result. But there you have it. There's the watershed. Anything dumped onto the ground inside that bright blue line will wind up sooner or later coming through the river at Inuvik. Remember, rivers would start up way up high like Edmonton. So if people are flushing junk into the river in Edmonton, it will eventually find its way to Inuvik. So if people in Edmonton said, get stuff to Inuvik or you're too far away, it doesn't work that way. Anything dumped in the river way up here at Fort McMurray will eventually wind up at Inuvik. Anything dumped in the river in Inuvik can't go up the river unless it's like a shark. But if it's like a barrel of waste, the people in Inuvik have no means of getting the water to go uphill and bring the pollution back. So they would have to release trained sharks with frickin' laser beams on their head to go upriver and get revenge at the people in Edmonton for flushing their toilets to the Arctic Ocean. Okay, so that's how you do a drainage basin. Now I have to figure out how to stop the recording.